Hi everyone. Real Mind.
Martin had a dream.
Monday, October 22nd.
Martin had a dream.
Kendrick Lamar Day.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, it is. That album came out today on a Monday.
Yeah.
Go get that Good Kid, Mad City, fire.
Great album. But right into it, Dwight Howard debuted yesterday. The Lakers. 19 points, 12 boards, 4 blocks, 2 assists in 33 minutes. Not too shabby.
Yeah.
No, not at all. He pretty good.
And he got banged on.
He did. he did.
banged
And he got dunked on.
He got banged on. He got mad. Kobe must have said something to him because he turned around got mad.
He should have been mad. Thomas Robinson just crawled up his back and banged on him.
Kobe probably was
his
like,
arms
man.
were like this. Oh, man.
Kobe probably was like, man, you just came over here, all that hoopla, you better box out, man. And then Dwight probably was like, man,
okay.
big brother, little brother, man, all right, man, next time. It's cool. You got banged on. It's all good. Happens to everybody.
The biggest thing that popped out at me during that game was the last 7 minutes. That was all the starters were on the floor. Steve Nash, MWP, Kobe, Dwight, and Powell, and they still couldn't pull out the win.
Yeah.
And against the Kings.
Yeah.
So pretty much they still are not working all together yet. They ain't got it working together yet. But
of course.
They still look dangerous. It just looked like Powell was throwing alley-oops to Dwight.
It's too easy. Kobe came around that curl screen and he just threw it up like this, and Dwight just caught it. I'm like, you doing that in the game?
Yes.
Wow.
And one type
Crazy
stuff.
Yeah.
So, but that was a good, nice preview for everybody. I mean, it's just preseason. I saw somebody tweet for Laker fans, when the Lakers lose, it said it's just preseason. When they win a preseason game, they're like, oh, we winning the chip this year. So
you know how it goes, man.
Yeah. So
you know how it goes. The
biggest thing that came out today was, I feel like for NBA fans, was the GM surveys that came out. They had different questions they asked all the GMs across the league. And, I just want to go over some few questions that popped out at me. The number one thing that popped out at me was the GMs didn't have Deron Williams in top 4 point guards. I don't know what's that about. I don't know if they don't like Deron Williams, but
it's because his team wasn't good. That has to be it. Or maybe because he's a little arrogant, a little jerk. When he was in Utah, the way he acted, maybe. Some people the wrong way.
The people that have ahead of him,
because he's definitely better than Rondo. He's better than Tony Parker. Derrick Rose and Chris Paul are debatable. We
can debate those,
flip flop those. But he's definitely better than Tony Parker and Rajon Rondo, no question.
Rajon Rondo, you're great. Get triple doubles all the time.
Yeah, but as far as
good
straight,
when you're on TV,
right? As far as straight handling the ball, being a point guard, there's
scoring that.
There's no way that Rajon Rondo is better than Deron Williams. That's ridiculous.
I don't get it. They had Miami winning the finals. I mean, it's by 70%, and the Lakers are second. They have Miami beating the Lakers in the finals.
Defending champs.
So it's obvious. You should give them that respect. LeBron winning the MVP this year. Again.
Yeah, I predict that too. That will be his 4th MVP.
Again.
He's going to keep winning.
I just don't see anybody. They can't give it to Kobe because Kobe has a
nobody can take it
crutch from him because they have Dwight. So they're gonna say Kobe's not. For one, they don't like Kobe. Kobe should have more than just one MVP.
Yeah,
but they don't
like 3.
And Chris Paul might be up there. I feel like he's gonna get a lot more if they get top 3. If the Clippers finish top 3 in the West, look for Chris Paul to be up there. And in the East Coast, man, other than LeBron, it'd be. For real, like we were just talking about, Darren could probably sneak up there if he leads them into a top 3 Eastern Conference ranking at the end of the year. Right, went over the point guard. Greg Popovich is the best coach in the league to the GMs, and I agree.
Yeah, no question.
Second is Doc Rivers, and he should be second, but Greg Popovich is consistently
the job he does with the Spurs
coach
is
the past
phenomenal.
Yeah, he's just consistent.
I mean, they just throw players in there. They plugged in Kawhi Leonard and Danny Green last year. Didn't miss a beat.
Gary Neal,
Ball Ginobili off the bench, still killing. Duncan is still Tim Duncan. Tony Parker is still Tony Parker.
Because every year they have injuries, and everybody always rides them off. But somehow, some way, they still win 50 games a season.
Yeah. And they were up 2.
No-names.
Don't forget they were up 2-0 on the Thunder, and the Thunder came back, which I was surprised.
Old age. Sorry.
Yeah, old age. Yeah. It has to be because I thought the Spurs won that, but
one of the funniest things I saw all the GMs picked Brian Shaw as the best assistant coach in the league. Oh, well, not all the GMs. 23% of GMs
can't get a head coach job.
You can't get a head coaching job. All the GMs, you're supposed to be one of the people that's supposed to hire new head coaches. And
his time will come.
Man, he's been applying for jobs since Phil Jackson retired.
His time will come, though. It will come. Like, whenever you get passed over like that, your time will come. Like, and he'll probably be in the perfect situation for him. Because maybe the Lakers wasn't the right fit for him. You know, you never know.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I feel like they
Cleveland was looking at him too, and they chose Byron Scott, which I was surprised. Well, another Laker.
Yeah, you were surprised, but then Byron.
I was surprised, but I wasn't surprised. I'm like, Byron went to the finals twice with the Nets.
He did.
Brian Shaw has no head coaching. Kerry Kittles, wow.
Kerry Kittles, that boy.
Kid.
Oh man, but yeah, it's just I'm one of them people that just hope and pray that Brian Shaw finds a job. I mean, I thought he was gonna go to Orlando, because he used to play for Orlando, you know. But they went with Jack Vaughn. So
yeah, I don't think he would want to come here though. Not right now. I think Brian Shaw deserves a more established team.
Oh, okay. I mean,
that's why I thought he was going. I thought the Lakers was going to sign him
because
sure. They went with another direction. Mike Brown owes
different direction.
He owes his whole coaching blessings to LeBron James. Seriously, man. I mean, Popovich molded him, but LeBron James. I mean, of course, you're going to win 60 games with LeBron James. I mean,
I hope so, unless he's hurt.
Yeah, you're going to win 60 games.
LeBron James hasn't been hurt that much in his career.
Nah, he takes care of himself. You know
so,
knock on wood.
Right. And that's more, the GMs did their thing, voting and all that stuff. So we look out for more NBA news coming up this week. A lot more preseason games going on. People still trying to make teams. You know, it's funny how you watch the games, the preseason games, and when you watch it, you're like, yo, this looks like unorganized basketball.
Because it is.
Because everybody's like playing for themselves.
Yeah, people. It's like
it's really
especially
like
when the bench comes in.
Game. Oh my!
When the bench comes in, it's like you can tell cats are trying to make the team.
Oh,
like I was watching that Magic game today over his house, and I was just like, the bench came out. First of all, I've never heard of these guys in my life, like none of them, and everybody was 1-on-1. Guys pounding the ball into the ground, which is a no-no. If you're a guard, you know that,
right?
And passing it and throwing it away for fast breaks. This is the NBA, man. You don't do that in the NBA.
So, pretty much enjoy the games you guys watch. I mean, everybody's hoping.
Next week needs to come fast, please.
Hurry up.
Please. Regular season.
It's just way too close.
Yeah.
Jumping some NFL news. Not NFL news. It was a great weekend. All types of great catches, great plays, great
games.
Great games. But do you think the Texans is the best team in the AFC?
Right now, yes. Right now, because it was between them, Baltimore, and New England.
Right.
New England's only 4-3. You know that's
they barely beat
the Jets.
Let them come back.
You know the Patriots. That's the team I root for in the AFC. But they barely beat the Jets yesterday. They let them come back. It was 23-13 in the fourth, and they let them come back and barely hung on to win. But they won. But the Texans beat the brakes off the Ravens yesterday.
They did
bad.
They were upset. They got beat up.
That's supposed to be 1-2 flip flop, but now it's definitely 1.
It's definitely. They were upset. They lost to the Packers the week before, and it looks like the Packers are on a roll now. They found their offense starting to just roll past teams. You think they're gonna make the Super Bowl? You think they're gonna get past Giants, 49ers?
Green Bay could make the Super Bowl. They definitely could. I could see it happen. I wouldn't if they made it. I would not be shocked.
I would not be shocked.
At all. The way Aaron Rodgers is locked in right now, I would not be shocked. That defense is a little suspect, but I mean, the points they're putting up can cover it. Right. It's like New England last year, the points they were putting up.
They have no Charles Woodson. He's out for, I think, 2-3 weeks.
Oh, okay. So that's not bad, though.
It's a little blow, but 6 weeks. 6 weeks. I just got in my ear. 6 weeks he's out. So hopefully he comes back.
Seeing one of them young boys step up off the bench.
All them people with the dreads on their team. They got like 3 DBs and safeties with dreads. Like, I don't know who's who, but hopefully they take over for Charles. Great name, by the way. Cam Newton. Is he going to get better or worse?
Worse. What Cuffs call him, Scam Newton, had me weak.
He is
had me dying laughing.
Like one of our friends, Kevin, just told us that he was watching PTI and he was telling us that Cam Newton's not used to losing.
No, I mean he's never probably lost in high school. In college, he played JUCO before he went to Florida. Didn't play. Went to JUCO, played, won championship. Went to Auburn, won the championship.
Right, but mentally, I don't know if he didn't think that he was going to start losing. He thought he was going to get drafted. I mean,
he thought he was just going to keep winning.
If you're a good player coming out of college, you're not going to get drafted by a good team. It's just a known fact.
No, he thought he was just going to start winning this year because he had a good year last year.
He had a good year.
He thought he was going to be like
under 500. Like 6 foot. They were 6.
He's like 7. He's like 7. He's like 7-15 in his career right now.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
But in his head, he thinks he's the best.
I mean, hopefully he stays thinking that. And hey, stop crying at the podium. Stop doing press conferences being so depressed. I understand you don't like losing. No one does. But man, when you're up there, answer the questions and leave. Don't be up there just having like a monologue to yourself like, oh no, I can't take this. Man, we gotta do better. I mean,
stay out the strip club, Cam Newton, in the offseason.
Wow. Boom.
Stay out the strip club, throwing money like you the biggest star in the world. I like Cam, man. Cam will be okay.
Quickly to end it, Monday Night Football. Detroit, Chicago. Who you got?
Got Detroit in the upset.
Oh man, I was just in Chi City, so I gotta go with the Bears and everything like this. So Bears gonna win tonight.
Even though I got the Bears defense on my fantasy team, but I got Detroit in the upset. They need it. They need this win so bad. They're 2-3. They win tonight at 500, and the season they have a new season.
Well, like always, keep watching Arena of the Mind. It's October 22nd. It's Monday, Kendrick Lamar Day. Hey, I've deemed it. I got the city of Los Angeles cleanest crew representing. Shout out to my friend Joseph Lake. He designed your sweater. You know.
So, hey Joseph, what's up, man? What's good? First time I heard your name, but what's up, my boy?
So pretty much. Have a great week. We'll see you on Wednesday. Talk about more sports news. Arena of the Mind. Charles Dickson.
Rob Parks.
Keep watching.